Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Daki and thank you for coming and watching this video. Now, as you could probably tell from the description of this video and the title and everything, guys, we are on the Hunter, and in particular, the Survival Hunter. Now guys, I have played the Survival Hunter back when Mr. Pandaria was out, when it was a fully ranged class. I played it in Legion when they changed it to the melee class, and now I'm testing and playing it on Battle for Azeroth. What do I think of the Survival Hunter? Before we even get into this video, what is my thoughts and theories on this Hunter? I loved it when it was a ranged class. I thought that was absolutely beautiful. I loved it when it went to melee. I thought that it wasn't as bad as what everyone made it out to become. But what do I think of it now in Battle for Azeroth? Now, I've had probably a good sort of 10 minutes gameplay, 20 minutes gameplay on this just to get set up before the recording, and I can tell you now, this is probably the best iteration of the melee classes. Even though there's only been two, this is the better side of it. Do I still believe that it should be a melee class? Well, yes, in a way, because this is not a complete melee spec. It's not a warrior, it's not a rogue, it's not a death knight, it is a 50-50 hybrid, and I will tell you and explain that right as we get down here. I'm going to really quickly jump into a random heroic, because we want to see what this feels like in a dungeon. Now we got 11 minutes. 11 minutes to explain what I'm talking about here, guys. Let's just kill this guy off real quick. Where's my pet? Get down here, pet. I've got my good old trusty Skits Scorpion out right now. So this is what I'm talking about, a 50-50 split. For all of you that are not real happy about the complete melee side of the Hunter, trust me, it's not complete melee. So let's have a look at some of the talents that we've... the couple of the abilities we've got. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Is we obviously still have a disengage. We have our harpoon here. For those who played the Survival Hunter in Legion, this is going to make a complete sense to you guys. For those who have not played the melee side of the Survival Hunter, I would suggest getting in and trying it out. It is super fun. So this is what I mean by, and if we look over here on the right-hand side of the screen, we've got our disengage, we've got our harpoon. That is to get in and out of combat, or in and out of an area really quickly. We have what is our Raptor Strike, which is basically our main ability. Now, this thing does a severe amount of damage. We've got Serpent Sting, Kill Command, Flanking Strikes, but I'm using that as a talent. We'll get to that in a second. Wildfire Bomb, Carve, which is our AoE, and a couple other tools and quality of life abilities, which we'll get to. We'll talk about those. So basically, what do I mean by 50-50 split? The only melee ability you have is your auto attack and Raptor Strike. That's it. Everything else you can use at range. Serpent Sting you can use at range. Kill Command you can use at range. Flanking Strike you can use at, well, 15 yards, sorry. Sort of range. Harpoon you can use at range. All of these abilities you can use at range. Now, Aspect of the Eagle turns you into a fully ranged spec, sorry. So you can basically turn your melee survival hunter into a ranged survival hunter. Granted, only for 15 seconds, but it gives you that ability. Let's test it out on this guy over here. So basically, as you can see that I've highlighted this guy, everything else other than Flanking Strike, because I'm not within 15 yards, is ranged. I can use everything in range except for Raptor Strike. So all I do, Aspect of the Eagle, I am a fully ranged class right now. I can do Serpent Sting into your Kill Command. Raptor Strike, I don't have to get close to this guy. So if you're worried that you don't want to play the Survival Hunter because you don't like it being melee, fair point, but you don't have to be in melee all the time, guys. You can actually still do quite a significant amount of damage at a range point. However, this is the sort of disclaimer about this. It works in melee, guys, so you should always be in melee. I'm not going to say you should stay at range, play a marksman, play a beastmaster for that. This is meant to be melee, but let's continue on. We've got some quests to do. We'll talk about the talents in a second. Now, the reason why I'm so hyped up about this is because I'm actually enjoying this really a lot, really. So we're just going to jump in. We're going to kill these guys off real quick. Get down to this quest marker. And we'll talk about the talents and why I'm using these talents. Some of these talents are not optimized for, say, Mythic Plus runs. They're not optimized for raiding. I get that completely. The way that I'm using these talents is for my playstyle. I like to have more fun. I like to have more fluidity on my specs. I don't like to be stuck in this little niche where it's like, you must use this because it will give you 3% extra damage over a boss fight. If it's not fun, I'm not going to use it. So guys, these are the talents I'm currently using. Now, I have played around a little bit, and you guys will probably look at this and go, hey, I'm not using that. That's cool. Whatever you guys want to use, that is your choice. It will all work for you. Oh, there's the guy over there. So, Viper's Venom. So, Raptor Strike has a chance to make your next Serpent Sting cost no focus and an additional 250 initial damage. Now, Serpent Sting, guys, ladies and gentlemen, deals a significant amount of damage. It's probably going to be within your top 3 damaged abilities. Oh, this guy, it's a sad quest, guys. It's a really sad quest. Alright, we're going to keep moving on while we try and talk. Deal off. Let's go across that way. So yeah, Viper's Venom basically procs your Serpent Sting, and you should really use that. The initial damage on the proc is significant, plus also the damage over time is quite a lot. Hopefully these guys do not dismount me. Alright, Hydra's Bite, guys. Now this works really, really well with the Viper's Venom, and your Serpent Sting now fires 2 additional arrows at your nearby targets, and its damage over time is increased by 10%. So basically, I'll use these guys as an example. If I fire Serpent Sting, you can see that it applies it to additional targets. Now, this guy here wasn't in range, so it didn't really count, but you get the picture. Guys, just... Now, that was a good example right there. You can see how much initial damage my Serpent Sting did. It did a 9k proc on 326 item level, so decent. So it did a 9k proc when it procs with your Viper's Venom. So really good to use. Natural Mending, because I do take a lot of damage, I do stand in bad, I need that extra healing and reduced. So look guys, it's just what I prefer. These are the talents here, you guys can choose whatever you like. Now this row here guys, the level 60 row got me a little bit confused when reading them. Murder of Crow, Steel Trap, and Bloodseeker. Now I read Icy Veins and they did say Bloodseeker is the way to go, and I was testing it. I can see that, but it's going to require a little bit of focus from the player. You need to quickly, and I just got to pick these quests up, god damn. So basically, kill command causes the target to bleed for a certain amount of damage over 8 seconds. Your pet gains 10 attack speed for every bleed you have on for 12 seconds, within 12 yards. This is a little bit tricky because the timers are very close on this. So kill command deals damage over... Well, actually, that would be... Oh, every 5.5 seconds, that's right. So, realistically, you've got to be switching targets and using kill command on multiple targets within that 12-yard range, but I haven't been able to really get more than, say, 2 or 3 stacks. I wonder if that's because I'm doing it wrong, but you guys can let me know in the comments section down below. But I'm using it, I'm trying it. Murder of Crows is Murder of Crows, and I was trying that before, and it is what it is. It's great for questing, it's great for leveling, and I would assume it's great for Mythic Plus dungeons as well. I might even change that when we get into this dungeon, which is a little bit of waste. So guys, moving down, we've got Born to be Wild, which is just going to reduce the cooldown of my aspects. The reason why I'm taking this over these other two is because I'm using Aspect of the Eagle quite a lot. I'm having fun using this spec as a dynamic spec, moving in and out of that melee range. Aspect of the Eagle allows me to stay at ranged and, you know, move in and out. So I'm having a lot of fun using the Aspect, which means you know, having that extra cooldown is reduced cooldown is worth it. We're just gonna finish this guy up real quick. So the other ability I'm using here, guys, is Flanking Strike. Now, Flanking Strike, it generates focus, which is why I'm using it. I think it's just a cool ability to use as well. Mongoose Bite, now, I kind of want to try this. I haven't used it, and it works pretty much the same way as the Legion one. Kill this guy off. So basically, Mongoose Bite is the same. Guys that have not played the Survival Hunter, what Mongoose Bite does is it replaces your Raptor Strike, which is your main melee ability, and what it does is when you first use Mongoose Bite, it gives you a buff for 14 seconds, I want to say. Yeah, 14 seconds. Every time you use Mongoose Bite after that, you get 15% increased damage, but you still got the 14-second window. This was probably the point at which the Legion Survival Hunter took a lot of flack, I guess you could say. A lot of people did not like the short window of trying to get your damage out. But it works. It does change your rotation a little bit in the Battle for Azeroth version of this spec. So I'm not using it right now, but I would like to test that. And the last talent I am using here, guys, is Birds of Prey, which attacking your pet's target with Raptor Strike or Carve extends the duration of Coordinated Assault by 1.5 seconds. Guys, Coordinated Assault is your main cooldown, I guess you could say. It increases your damage by 20% for 20 seconds. And by the looks of it, it increases the proc rate of your kill command by 25% as well. So, Coordinated Assault, really good to use in execution phases, really good to use while Hero is up. You get the deal. You understand that. It's pretty simple. Long story short, guys, that are the talents. I'm sorry I am rambling on, but you get a feel for why I'm using these talents. The rotation of the Survival Hunter is very fluid. Very, very fluid. As you could... Well, you may not be able to tell, I'm very sporadic with my gameplay today. What you can see from my gameplay, if I stay at range here, you can really just dance around. There's no need to stand still. There's no need to... You can just have fun. It is super, super dynamic. Really dynamic. And what I mean by dynamic is that you can... If you need to move away from a boss, if you need to move away from an ad or something, you need to get some distance. It's easy. If you need to close the gap between you and an ad, it's easy. There's nothing that this spec can't do that isn't hard, you know? You use a Wildfire Bomb. So Wildfire Bomb is part of your AoE rotation here, guys, as well. So Wildfire Bomb does obviously place a bomb at the target's location and does damage. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just like Explosive Shot or something similar. The more mobs you've got, the more damage it is going to do. Just going to finish these guys off. Yeah, I believe I've got to go down this hole. I'm not paying attention at all to what I'm doing. I don't think this hole leads anywhere. Oh yeah, it does. It goes down further. Okay. So I'm having a lot of fun on this spec, guys. I really am. I'm having fun staying at range. I'm having fun, you know, jumping in. I can do that. Launch a Wildfire Bomb back at the target. I'm just having fun. It's a really good spec just to jump on and just do your thing. Hopefully the target's... Oh yeah, target's down here. Okay. We get him. Flanking Strike into a Raptor Strike. Serpent Sting procced. Kill Command to finish it off. That's easy. Wildfire Bomb. Kill Command. Aspect into Raptor Strikes. No. Serpent Sting wasn't up. That's not good. Once the Aspect runs out, you can just dive back in. This is good. I like this. I really do like this. My pet's not dying, which is good. So you can see that I am a little bit focus starved right now, but I'm using my Kill Command and my Kill Command procs to generate that focus. And hopefully Flanking Strike gets up here right now. Get some more focus into a Kill Command. Yes. Serpent Sting dot back up on the target. And it procced. Kill Command. Yep. Just heal my pet a little bit. Yeah, it's fun. It's easy. The rotation flows really, really well. Whoever leaves dungeons like that, seriously. We're waiting on the last DPS here. Come on. Don't be AFK. Don't be AFK. Hopefully the next guy is not AFK. We're going to probably keep these talents. In fact, I will just take Murder of Crows. And...
The shrine must be cleansed.
Yeah, I'll place it there. Oh boy, the dude's going in.
Tread carefully. Some dark presence watches us even now.
Get my bearings right here real quick. Serpent Sting is up, and another Wildfire Bomb out. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Alright. That worked alright. Wildfire Bomb did a lot. Murder of Crows, into Kill Command, Wildfire Bomb, Carve, Raptor Strike. Yeah, this is fun. I need to use carve more. I really don't use it, and I keep forgetting that it's a thing. I really do. Let's just turn that sound down a little bit here so you guys can hear me. Wildfire Bomb. Murder of Crows. Carve. Yeah. And I really need to, most probably... Ow. So Carve and Wildfire Bomb work... Oh, hang on. Where's the healers? I'm not paying attention. There's a couple of healers in here. There it is. So as I was saying, Carve and Wildfire Bomb work very similar to your Blizzard and Frozen Orb for the Mage. So what it does is Carve reduces the cooldown of Wildfire Bomb by how many targets you hit by it, basically. Wildfire Bomb does pretty much the majority of your AoE if we check our damage meters here in a second. So basically you should be rotating your Carve and your Wildfire Bomb into each other. Oh yeah, this feels good. Stop doing that! That is the most annoying ability Blizzard have put in this game. There we go. Tank is off again. So Serpent Sting actually did the majority of my damage on that there. Wildfire Bomb. Serpent Sting up on everything. So what I'm doing is trying to get Serpent Sting to proc up on other targets. So it says that it... Oh yeah, no, I've got it on everything. That's awesome. That is really good. When it's about to run out, just proc it again. Ah, this spec feels really good, guys. If you haven't played the Survival Hunter, please, if you've got a Hunter, go and just switch it. It is super cool to play. And the rotation just feels satisfying. Yeah, Wildfire Bomb and Serpent Sting, man. They are decimating. I wasn't expecting Serpent Sting to do that much damage, though. Oh, sorry, I should be using this one. Serpent Sting is just annihilating right now. Well, let's get into the boss fight and see how we go. Into a kill command. Another kill command. Oh, I didn't use my Murder of Crows. Mobility is insane. Oh. Hey now. Well, this is good. I can just use these abilities at ranged. Woo! Oh, hang on. Why is my harpoon not working? Okay. Is my harpoon broken? I couldn't get back into range. I must have been doing something wrong there. Into a Serpent Sting. Generate some focus here. Oops. Yeah, why is my harpoon not working? Oh, I target too close. Okay. So this must have just a massive hitbox. Okay. Alright, I get it now. Hey, that good. Okay, so you must just have a massive hitbox that I wasn't aware of. So I couldn't use my harpoon to get back in range. I'm not going to use my Murder of Crows. I'm going to leave that out. Yeah. Dead. Dead. Serpent Sting, decimating the meters again.
We must press on and undo his foul work.
I love this animation of the Raptor Strike range. This feels good. This feels really good. The time and effort Blizzard have spent on this spec really shows off. It really has paid off. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Avatar's in the group here. On his bear. Shout out to Avatar from Wraith, ladies and gentlemen. Dude. So basically, sorry guys, for those who are watching, Avatar's in my guild right now, and he's playing his bear. He's queued for a random dungeon. I've queued for a random dungeon. We are in the group together. The chances of that happening, that is awesome. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. Shout out to Avatar. Thanks for tanking this dungeon, dude. Thanks for tanking the dungeon, mate. You will be in this video. Is he just going straight in? Yeah, he's going straight in. Wildfire Bomb. Serpent Sting up on everything. Kill Command. Carve to reduce the cooldown. Hey. I hate that Scorn green ability. It just removes all dots. I just hate it. I hate it. Get some focus back. I'm just dancing around, man. This is super cool. I am out of focus. There we go. We got some focus back now. Ow. There we go. Easy peasy. Upgrade. Damn.
Ashes to ashes.
Alright.
Tide to tide.
Just gonna head up this way. Yes. This rotation. Oh. Don't stand in the back, guys. I'm paying too much attention just to my rotation. Oops. I'm having so much fun, though. Yes, yes. Get them all. Look at all the numbers. Get some serpent stings back up on my targets here. Oh, it's just so much damage. I may possibly have to main change to a hunter. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. This is so much fun. Yeah, she may be. Maybe. Oh yeah, I got hero too. Hero into coordinated assault, wildfire bomb, murder of crows, aspect. I don't have to go in there. Look at this.
Then I shall cast your bodies to the blackened depths, to be crushed for eternity.
And harpoon in. Well, I harpoon straight into a stun. Let's damage this guy out. This is so much fun. Need some more rage. Need focus. I need more focus. Yes. Yes.
Beware.
So there are points, absolutely are points. That was incredible. There are points. Serpent Sting again. Serpent Sting is just annihilating. I can't believe that.
You turned against the tide, Master.
Serpent Sting is just such a powerful weapon right now.
Something is not right.
Oh.
Darkness still festers here.
But the rotation works really well. The talents seem to be stacked up really, really well in your favor. They're super fun to use.
We must press on to remove its influence from the tide.
What is Star Fury doing up there? Come on, dude. I can't say anything wrong about this spec right now, guys. I really can't. Oh, I got coordinator sold up again. Alright, we can use it. I don't even have to go into melee range. Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I accidentally went into melee range when I didn't want to go into melee range. Someone better get that interrupt. Yep, good boy. That's it. We are going to disengage, cheater across. I love it. I love it. This is great. Matter of crows. Oh, we got ads. Alright. No.
Listen to the music of the drow.
Just stand at range. Oh, no one got the... Oh, they're on the other one. Oops. It's just me. Me and another guy. Alright, that wasn't great. We kind of split. Murder of Crows actually comes up quite a lot. I mean, I know it's on a 1 minute cooldown, but it seems to always be there. We need interrupting, guys. We'll see how much damage Murder of Crows does at the end of this. I wonder if we can kill him before the ads get there. Yeah, we might be able to. Yeah. Woo! That was awesome. So, what do I think about the Survival Hunter? I can't say anything bad about it. I mean, I've been super, super happy since I started playing it. At the beginning of today, really. Star Fury said he's watching this video ASAP. Star Fury, thank you so much for tanking my dungeon. That was super awesome. It was random luck that you got put into my dungeon. It is awesome. You did well. So guys, this is going to be the end of the video because I have to edit this, put this up ASAP. Guys, I had nothing but fun on the Survival Hunter. The way Blizzard have turned this spec into something that flows really well. The talents work really well. It's fun. It's dynamic. I can't say anything bad about it right now. Time will tell if it works really, really well in Mythic Pluses. I'm not quite there yet for Mythic Pluses. I am 330 item level now, which is super cool. I'm going to be trying LFR. I'm going to be trying Mythic Pluses. I will most probably pug a normal raid run and see how that works as well. But from leveling point of view, from just a random heroic point of view, I had fun. I mean, it is a really cool spec to play. So guys, if you have a hunter, change to survival, get your talents all sorted, go have some fun out in the world, and make that decision and choice for yourself. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know, do you guys like the Survival Hunter? Are you playing the Survival Hunter? Let me know. Let me know down in that comment section down below. But until next time, everyone, have a great day.